What is going on, everybody? It's been a long minute since I've done a Gaslands video. Reason being is the whole COPPA thing. COPPA, however you want to pronounce it. Kind of talked about it in the last video. A lot of people ignored me. Then, what happens? A ton of the big name YouTubers start posting about it. Suddenly, it's of interest. Anyway, so what's going on with that? As far as our hobby goes, it's kind of a question, guys. When it comes to Gaslands, technically these are toys. They're all toys, which can be of interest to children. It's going to be interesting how this ends up panning out. More than likely, what we're going to have to do, those of us that make the videos for Gaslands, that still make videos for Gaslands, I should say, because there's not many of us left. Looks like what we're going to have to do is really take a hard look at how we use keywords, search phrases for Gaslands. For instance, probably won't be able to use Hot Wheels anymore or Matchbox. Might be able to get away with Jada just because it's well known. However, it's not the main thing people think of in the powers that be at the FTC when they think of diecast cars, unless they're a collector. But Hot Wheels and Matchbox, yeah, that might be something that gets their interest. So looks like we might have to remove that. The term Gasland should be safe to just title everything, and then you just make your video as normal. And maybe curse a little bit, so that way they know it's not for kids. Like, this video is definitely not for children. Alright, so anyway, yeah, the channel should be safe. I don't know, we'll find out. They're still working on stuff to clarify. We're gonna figure it out. But let me show you what the haul is. Like I said, I'm getting back into it. Looks like I'll be playing a big demo game at some point, probably after Christmas, and sometime next year at Game Castle in Austin. So if you're in the Austin area, and you know where Game Castle is, go ahead, take a look on their webpage. I'm sure Mr. Dave will go ahead and post that up when I hold the tournament. It's not going to be a tournament. It's probably just going to be a demo game. Who knows? We might do a tournament. Again, if you're in the Austin area, it'll probably be sometime in January, maybe even February, depending on how the weather is. And we'll get this going. More details to follow. Anyway, so what's the haul? So I know you're probably asking, what is all this stuff? Let's start with the Hot Wheels first. So the Hot Wheels, this is the 2Jet Z, new for 2020. Really cool design. It is 1 of 10 from the Dream Garage. Basically introducing the first ever winner of the Hot Wheels Legends Tour, 2Jet Z. Built along the lines of Bonneville Salt Flats retro airplane belly tank racer with a futuristic flair, this unique concept and design has certainly earned its status as a legend. Designed by Luis Rodriguez. Looks cool. This was really cool. Let's go ahead and open it up. I did get 3 of them because I'm going to be using them for several things. They're going to be their own team, but I'm also going to use it for a 50mm game. Go ahead and open this up. It's relatively small. Does have nice detail though. And I'm hoping, let's see, without getting too much of a shaky cam. There you go. Whoops. Yeah, it's going to happen. You know, you're used to it. So it does have a lot of nice rivets here. It looks like this canopy, it's got rivets here too, and it's got rivets on the canopy. So if you're going to repaint this, keep that in mind. The rivets are right here. Along here is going to be a very difficult paint job. I shouldn't say it's difficult, but for some it may be difficult. As you can see, the air intake warning signs are right here. 2Jet Z, right on the side. Danger markings, and it's got some other markings here. I guess this little thing is supposed to be the Hot Wheels sign. I'm not sure. Let's see if I can focus it. No, it's not going to focus. Oh yeah, right above the wheel, you see the Hot Wheels. I cannot read what else is here. Yeah, looks really good. Slap on some weapons, and you should be good to go. Swap out these wheels. If you know anybody who makes wheels, Ken's Chop Shop. I can't remember everybody else because it's been a while. I just always say Ken's Chop Shop because I talk to Ken all the time. So yeah, this is a really cool car. Another one that I've just picked up today. I've never seen it before. This is a custom 71 El Camino. Why is it custom? We're going to open this up. I saw a few of them, but I didn't pick those up. I'll throw this over here. So it's got the flames, but it's got this really badass dual engine in the rear. Very much Gaslands. Supercharger. Dual air intakes up top. Air intakes over here. Front grille looks like the standard El Camino grille. Looks a little bit beefier for some reason. And actually, no, it's not. Let's go. Let's get that cleared up. So right here, you have what's supposed to be the headlight, the round headlight. Over here, it is missing the headlight. At least the glass for it. Oops, focused on the wrong area. Let's try that again. There you go. Yeah, so that's interesting. That's definitely Gaslands there. Might want to go ahead and repaint this black. Do an aluminum paint over that. And get this one, use a light yellow, maybe a ghost tint yellow. Make it look like an older headlight that's in there, and just leave this kind of rusted out. That would look pretty cool. Otherwise, this is a solid car. You can see the armored up over here, where there was not a Corvette window. There was a little window right there at one point. The engine itself looks really cool. You may or may not have to repaint this. It's up to you. I would suggest repainting it, just doing a nice clear matte clear coat over it, or even sanding down, just using a sanding stick. Like, oops, I don't have any ready because I threw out the last one. Anyway, you see these sanding sticks at Hobby Lobby. They're like $3 for a pack of them. They come in different grades. Just go ahead, sand off a little bit in various places where this paint job is. Do your matte flat clear coat. Add weathering effects. Boom, you are done. Ready to go. Maybe add some weapons, maybe not. Remember, it is not what you see is what you get. It is a regular, whatever's on your paper, that's what's going to be for the game. It is not what you see, what you get. I'm still a fan of these wheels, of these old school wheels. Again, maybe just repaint these. Excuse me. Do an aluminum over the center, over the rim itself. And black gray on the wheel. Not much else you have to do. If you want to swap out wheels, I'm sure it'd look really cool if you did. Good luck finding this one. I only found one of them, and like I said, it looks like I'm going to go ahead and repaint this. So you're probably wondering what this stuff is. All the way over there. So if you're not into scale modeling, you very well might be, but you may not. I've talked about these before. These are paint effect. Well, I can't even say paint effects. They're more like diorama effects. It depends what you get. So like this one, for instance, this is splattered dirt effect. This is to be used on the big jars over there. But basically, there you go. That's an idea of what they do. They're not cheap, but they do make a hell of a difference when you're doing a diorama or doing larger scale models, which is what these are going to be, but we'll show that later. They are about $6.99, $7 here in the US. You can find them online. You can find them at nice hobby stores, some of the higher end hobby stores. Okay, so I'm not going to open up this one. Let's talk about the asphalt. So the asphalt, let's say you want to make a nice little diorama for your Gaslands rides. This stuff is like paste. This is what you can do with it. This is like super easy to use. AK Interactive does have a tutorial video on how to use it. But basically all you do is get like a small plastic spatula. And there's other weathering effects used on here, obviously. But take your small plastic spatula, lay it down. I just had a spare piece of balsa wood. Lay it down. And it made the road effects. I haven't added any paint stripes or anything like that. But it has the texture of asphalt, a smaller scale asphalt, obviously. This one's a little bit dirty. See how thin it goes on? Really nice. It's not perfectly even. They don't want it to be. But look how that looks right there. Put your car on there. And we'll go ahead and let's tilt the camera a little bit. Bring this in a little bit closer for view. See, now if I put the road stripes on here, will this be a nice little cheap way to do the diorama. These things are, they're about $13 a pop. I've went through one of these already for a lot of commissions. I'll talk about commissions in a minute. But yeah, well worth it. Use it for all types of modeling. The other one that we have here is Sandy Desert. This is going to be for something else. Again, this is what it comes out straight out of the pot when you use it. Looks good. Looks really, really good. I have not opened these because I don't want to use them yet, and it's really cold. This is a picture of an actual, desert area, but you can make this happen. It might require a little bit of dry brushing. That's what it is. It's a paste. You just water it down. Boom, you're done. Okay, so now you're probably wondering what's going on with these. Why are these in the Gaslands video? So basically, my wife went to Walmart, and the remnants of the Black Friday sale, these were $1 a piece. She knows I love the Roadrunner. She knows I love the Charger. And then there's this Mustang, 70 Mustang. It's like, oh, you can use them for your game. Yeah. So we're gonna look at doing Gaslands in this larger scale now. I got a couple people interested, but the other purpose for these, I'm gonna use these for my orc builds for 40K for the Speed Freaks, because I don't have nearly enough vehicles for them. And these are nice, and these are gonna rust up real nice and look very, very orky. I'll probably do a build video on one of those. These are, of course, Jada. So yeah, the Dodge Charger, and of course the family car, 70 Roadrunner. 70? I think it's a 70. This might be the 69. I think it's a 70 though. Let me take a look. Oh no, it doesn't say it on here. Nissan Skyline, Dodge Charger. Nope, it doesn't have it listed. That's alright. It just says Dom's Roadrunner. But I believe it's the 70. It's either the 70 or the 69. I always get them confused for some reason, even though I have a 1970 Roadrunner. Alright guys, and it's got the 440 big block. So that's not going to get painted over on the hood. Everything else is going to get painted over. That Roadrunner thing needs to get gone. All this is going to get painted. Yeah, so back to Gaslands. January, February 2020, there will probably, well, I'm not going to say there will be an event at Game Castle in Austin, Texas. So if you are in the area, drop me a line and we'll try to get this thing sorted out to get everybody involved in a excuse me, in a big game. Alright guys, you all have a good one. Take it easy, stay safe. Remember, the judge is back in the office tomorrow morning, so don't get fucked up.